Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. We are today February. Hold on, I'm sorry. So sorry. We are today February 9, 2017, and the particular topic discussions that we are going to have today is going to be related to finance. I really felt like I wanted to come today and talk a little bit about what I am learning. And this video is not, I'm not a pro when it comes to finance. As a matter of fact, I am just now starting to figure out how finances is working for me and how I can apply some of the lessons that I'm learning in my everyday life. And the particular topic discussion is going to be named finances as it relates to you. So it's going to be for people who are a little bit like myself. So people necessarily who like to enjoy life. For me, I feel like having a budget is good, but when I see something that I like, or when I want to do something and I know that I have the funds available to do it, and I'm trying to pinch myself not to do it, it actually makes me really, really sad. And also one thing that I have realized is that my father is an accountant. He's been really in this particular field for over 40 years. My mother also has her own sense of, her own finances. So my parents have been for years now trying to coach me on savings, and it just doesn't work. Like every time, I'm listening to them, it just goes straight in my ears. And I think one of the reasons is because the way I like to live my life and the way they like to live their life is totally different. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things about what I am learning and what is working for me. All right, so the first thing that I wrote, I'm going to read from my notes. I'm not going to directly look into the camera. So the first thing that I wrote is like, finance is the proper management of your earning. It is. Whatever your earning is, you don't need to have like a huge paycheck or be making like some serious money, because there is a saying that if you can't manage $500, then you will not be able to manage $5,000. That is the very truth. I think that many of us, we always feel like we don't have enough, whereas we don't know how to manage what we have. So always remember that finance is the proper management of your earning, whatever your earning may be. If it's $5, if it's $1, it is going to be just that. Don't you see, this is how some people are able to have very little but do a lot with the little that they have. Okay, so I put out it is great investment. You have to know how to invest your money. You also have to know what is an investment, which is probably a video that I'll work on for you, because I am learning about investment. I think that for those of us who are not necessarily in the finance line, when we hear investment, we're thinking big thing, like, oh my god, like I need to have a lot of money to invest. Investment can be a simple thing as a pair of earrings that you bought for $20, but is it a good investment or is it a bad investment? It's a good investment if that pair of earrings you are wearing it all the time. It's a bad investment if you bought that pair of earrings for $20 yet you never use it. So you have to know about investment. Okay, I put that it is rollover money. Finance is rollover money because it is money that having money in your account and having the money sit in your account. I mean, for me, I just feel like, for what? What's the purpose of just having money sit in your account and you're not really doing anything about it? Like, I just don't see the purpose. So for me, it's rollover money. So it may be that money that you have in your account, but you actually took that money and you're investing it in something, and then that whatever it is that you invest in is actually bring you a lot more. So when you are actually depositing the money, it's getting more. Or if the money is sitting in your account, it's actually producing more for you. Don't just have money sit there. I personally, that's why I said this video is geared toward people who think like me, because personally I don't understand why people would have millions of dollars just sitting on a bank account and not living with it or not rolling that money over. Okay, so it is understanding of economy. Absolutely true. You need to really understand economy. By economy, I mean, where do you live? What, locally? by state or by country. Understand the particular economy of the place where you are involved in order to be able to make these right investment or properly manage your earning. Okay, it is fun times. Of course it is fun times, because you want to leave. You know, who doesn't want to leave? You want to be able to go and purchase something that you like, something that you enjoy. I find that, you know, in the beginning, because of the fact that, you know, I had people like my parents who would constantly tell me, you have to save, you have to save. It's like, if I get into a store, I see something that I like, it's like I'm withholding myself for it. And it's kind of like, then I think about it, and I'm like, oh, I should have got it, especially if it's a sale. So no, finance is really about fun times. It's about taking $500 out of your account and not caring that you're taking $500 into your account, but actually having fun with it. You know, it is discipline, but mostly it is projection of the future. That's very important, because for me, I find that I need to know what I'm doing with my money. I need to know why I'm saving $100. I need to know why I'm saving $5,000, $200, $20. Why is it that I have 20? I'm a spender. So for me, if I have money, I'm going to spend it. If I'm not going to spend it, then I need to know what I'm doing with it. Why is it that I am saving that money? So for me, what is working is my projecting of the future. Okay, so project your future. Know what you're going to be doing with your money in order to save your money. Okay, so a couple of questions that I have for you. Why are you saving money? Okay, why should you save money? So I wrote down that you need to have your goals and your objectives, which is what I talked about, projecting your future. For people like myself who are spenders, we have to have a set idea of why we are actually, you know, not throwing, like, saving our money. So have a goal, have an objective, however small that goal may be, or however little that goal may be. Make sure that it's actually working for you. Okay, you know what, this is going to be the summertime. Like, give yourself, start teaching yourself that. Like, give yourself some goals and some objective. Okay, you know what, I want to do a little shopping, or you know what, I saw something that I really want to buy, but let me start savings for that instead of like buying it right now. Okay, so make sure you have that. How much should you save, and where do you save? And in order to answer that question, I'm actually going to share this book with you, which is called The Automatic Millionaire. Now, one thing about me is, you know, I'm a reader, but also I love to always like make sure that I'm purchasing stuff as a memory. So whenever I'm in an airport, or whenever I'm in someplace different, I always buy books that speaks through me. And while we were in Fort Lauderdale, I was, you know, just roaming the airport, and I saw this little bookstore, and I saw that particular book. And one of my objectives for the year 2017 is to actually make sure that my finances are right up to par. So this book is perfect, guys. It is called The Automatic Millionaire, and the author is David Back. So I strongly suggest that you get your hands into this particular book. It was really affordable. How much did I pay for it? It was $15 US money. So make sure that you can get your hand. That will answer the question on how much to just save, and where. This is actually something that I'm definitely going to apply into my life. Like, really, I already started the processes for that. So check it out, okay? So I put, how much should you invest, and where should you do so? Again, I'll reference the book for you. How much should you invest? Where do you invest? For me, I'll tell you about like investing. For me, investing is as simple as buying myself a pair of sunglasses that I judge it's necessary for me. That's, for me, that's an investment. There is a particular shop that I found that is right off the train. I won't mention where it is, but these people are actually Asian people. They come to Massachusetts here and there, and when they come with packs of sunglasses, which is some of the sunglasses that I've shared with you before. They only like, it's extremely affordable. These are a pair of sunglasses that I probably would cost me some grips. So for me, if I'm purchasing worth $20 of worth of sunglasses, for me that's an investment, because I'm actually going to wear it and I judge it necessary for my life. Okay, so should you keep money in the banks, good or bad? Now, taking the appraisal of the things that you want to actually have. Also, the last thing that I wrote out is, where do you cut out expenses and should you budget or not? Now, as far as like where are you going to cut out expenses, I think this is very important. You have to think about something that you do, but that probably you're realizing that, okay, I don't need to do that, or it's not important, like I don't really necessarily have to do that. So then you can like cut out the expenses, okay? And then when it comes to should you budget or not, all I could say is get your hand on this book. This book is really going to teach you about budgeting. It is also really going to teach you about if you should or should not budget. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my videos, and stay tuned for the next video where I'll be talking about why Haiti should be part of your top 10 places for the year 2017. I will see you in the next. Bye.